We are quietly engineering a biological crisis that could end modern medicine, and it began on American farms. For decades, the US agriculture industry pumped antibiotics into livestock, not to cure disease, but to make animals grow faster. It worked until evolution fought back. Those bacteria didn't die. They adapted. They evolved into superbugs, microbes that can survive every drug we throw at them, and they don't stay on the farm. They spread through water, air, and food, crossing borders, oceans, and hospitals. Now, infections that were once trivial, a cut, a cough, a surgery, are becoming untreatable. Every year, they kill tens of thousands of Americans, and scientists warn it's only the beginning. We are drifting toward a post-antibiotic era, a world where a scraped knee, a tooth extraction, or a simple infection could be fatal. The age of antibiotics gave birth to modern civilization. Now, our misuse of them might be the thing that ends it, and it all started with a shortcut, a decision to chase faster profits and gamble with the future of human survival. Smoking is a chemical trap engineered to hijack your brain in 7 seconds. You're not inhaling smoke, you're breathing the exhaust of a miniature toxic waste incinerator. When it burns, it releases over 7,000 chemicals, at least 70 known to cause cancer. You're inhaling arsenic, the same poison used to kill rats. Formaldehyde, the chemical used to preserve corpses. Hydrogen cyanide, the gas once used in execution chambers. But the real weapon is tar, a sticky black sludge that coats the inside of your lungs. It paralyzes the cilia, the microscopic hairs that clean your airways, so the poison sinks deeper. It gets worse. Tobacco leaves absorb radioactive polonium-210 from the soil. With every drag, you inhale radiation that shreds your DNA from within, and the delivery system is flawless. Nicotine crosses the blood-brain barrier in 7 seconds, rewiring your reward system and forcing dependency. It's the single most destructive thing you can legally do to your body. A perfectly engineered trap that trades a momentary high for accelerated biological collapse. Your intestines are a teeming zoo of trillions of microbes, and they are controlling your moods and cravings from the inside. It's your microbiome. Over 100 trillion bacteria, fungi, and viruses call your gut home, outnumbering your own cells 10 to 1. They ferment your food, produce vitamins, and even hack your brain via the vagus nerve, the information highway between your gut and mind. This internal ecosystem is vital. Without it, you'd starve or get sick constantly. But these microscopic tenants are not loyal. They feast on your leftovers, releasing gases that make you fart or bloat. Some species even negotiate with your brain, demanding sugar or fat in exchange for dopamine rewards. You think you're craving dessert? That might just be your gut colony ordering lunch. You are not just you. You're a walking city of microbes, a mobile habitat for a squirming alien horde. So, who's really in charge of that snack attack? You are eating crushed insects and rodent hair every single day, and it is perfectly legal. It is impossible to eliminate all contaminants from the food supply, so the FDA created the Food Defect Levels Handbook, which outlines the allowable amount of filth in your food. Your chocolate bar can legally contain up to 60 insect fragments per 100 grams. Your peanut butter can have 1 rodent hair per 100 grams. It gets worse. Tomato sauce and pizza sauce are allowed to contain maggots and fly eggs. Ground spices, like pepper or paprika, often contain high levels of insect parts and even rodent excreta. That's the FDA's polite term for rat feces. Coffee beans are notoriously contaminated, allowed to have up to 10% of the beans be insect-infested. The flour used for your bread is allowed to contain up to 75 insect fragments per 50 grams. It's all sterilized, so it won't make you sick. But the physical remains of the pests, the pulverized bodies, the hair, the waste, are still very much in the ingredients list. You are consuming a microscopic stew of pulverized pests with every meal. You just can't see them. Your eyes can force your ears to lie to you, proving that your perception of reality is terrifyingly fragile. It's called the McGurk effect. When you hear someone saying bar, but see their mouth moving as if they're saying far, your brain doesn't trust your ears. It trusts your eyes. You'll actually hear far, even though that sound never existed in reality. Your brain is constantly fusing data from all your senses to build a single, seamless version of the world. But when sight and sound clash, vision usually wins. It edits what you hear to match what you see, rewriting sensory truth in real time. That's why ventriloquists can fool your mind, why dubbed movies feel unsettling, and why eyewitness accounts are so unreliable. The McGurk effect reveals something deeper. Your perception isn't a mirror of reality. It's a fragile hallucination your brain manufactures every second to keep the chaos of existence coherent.